Another area hard hit today, Papalote out in B County, an area that is certainly no stranger to flooding.
And along with high water, residents also dealt with power outages. Now, the San Pat Electric Co-op, they service 9 counties. B is one of them. And as 2 linemen responded early this morning, floodwaters got in the way of where they needed to go. Fortunately for them, a couple of residents had their paddleboards handy. Not your typical morning out on the water. Look closer. That's a road.
I didn't want to be stuck back here, and my neighbors didn't want to be stuck back here with no power.
Like much of the coastal bend Wednesday morning, residents in rural B County woke up to power outages and rising water, creating issues for the linemen responding.
It had rose too quickly, and he's like, I can't get to you. And then I was like, well, I have some paddle boards, and if you got your tool, we can just like get you back across.
TL Dawkins quickly recruiting her neighbor, Kaiten White, and the two setting out on a morning mission.
The power line that needed to be fixed was about probably a mile and a half down from where the creek is. They were willing to meet me down in the creek and be brave and paddleboard across with all their little equipment. And I drove them to the site where it needed to be fixed. They got it fixed in like 5 minutes, and then I drove them back and they went on to go help some other people.
So we were very grateful that they offered to paddle out and restore their outage. Otherwise, we probably couldn't have gotten in there until tomorrow.
The 2-man crew you see here made up of foreman Joe Cruz and Brendan Walton, an apprentice lineman. The co-op, which is made up of just 35 employees total, had high praise for 2 of their own, but also for the residents they serve.
It's just a really good feeling, especially for these guys who are out in this terrible element working to restore power. Just to have that support.
It was extremely helpful and nice to have people that cared enough to get on a paddleboard in a creek that they don't know that much about. Like, I'm thankful that they wanted to brave it and cross it for us, and I can't thank them enough.
Yeah, so big kudos to those residents whipping out their paddle boards, and to all of the linemen across the coastal bend. I know it's been a busy last few weeks.
Well, good to see everybody working together there to attack the problem. So good job.
It's stories we love, moments that we love here in the coastal bend that make it such a special place to be.